what exactly should you plan for? So that's where maybe students and parents could come and talk to us. And so here at Colombo International Campus, we run a number of different HNDs in computing, in digital technologies, in business. So we'd welcome you to come over and talk to us, and we can essentially guide the students and the parents in deciding on what course would ideally take them where they would like to be in the future. And I think it's also important to note that Colombo International Campus is a subsidiary or fully owned subsidiary of Campus Direct, which is one of the leading study abroad organizations here in Sri Lanka. So anyone who would like to complete their qualification partly here in Sri Lanka via, for example, the BTech HND, and then transfer out to maybe UK, Australia, New Zealand, Canada, for example, here Campus Direct can guide you in that. And as a sister company, we'd be delighted to offer you that service, and it's absolutely free of charge. You also have the option of completing the qualifications right here at the Colombo International Campus. We're going to have a couple of top-up degrees coming up from UK partners, which we'll be announcing very, very soon. So that's something that we're equally excited about. So in short, you can complete your qualifications either overseas or here. PSM, one of the world's leading qualification awarding bodies, is recognized by hundreds of universities worldwide, and we are thrilled to be partnered with you. So now let's talk about the actual learning process. Surya, any exams in the HNDs, or it's assignment based? How do you think that helps?
Yeah, so it's largely based on assignments that is linked to real world skills. See, for instance, apart from what you learn in the classroom, students are guided to do their own studies, their research, and then in certain programs, you really have to go out there and be part of the industry, the sector that you want to get a qualification from, and then build them into the portfolio of achievements. So it's not a conventional study, memorize, sit and do an examination that gets marked, but it's all about skills. We have found over the years a number of even universities realigning their assessment strategy to a similar one, where it's more a bite-sized assessment, continuous assessment driven, assignment based, that leads you to that. So to the question you asked, if it's a straight answer, no conventional written exams. Instead, it's all based on projects, assignments, and real world skills.
So in terms of these real world skills, essentially it's about making the person job ready, isn't it?
Absolutely. We call it work ready, or just and one of the things that you would, I'm sure, have experienced with us. We work very closely with employers. If you go through all the students and those who are on this in this audience can access our website. Our specifications clearly mention in the development and redevelopment of our specifications. We have done so in consultations with universities, employers, professional bodies. So it's all about making people work ready. I think that's a global requirement and a huge and a huge impact that has been caused over the last several years, where employers have continuously said we need people who are ready to deliver. So that is exactly what BTech does. So a candidate essentially, a student essentially, after a BTech HND entering the workforce, will find it far more comfortable to work in that environment.
So what's the feedback you get from the employers? You said that you have your partner institutions that you're working with and you work with the industry. How's the feedback? Are the HND students faring well? Are they doing better? What's the employers have to say?
Certainly. So yeah, if we look at us in terms of even percentages of students who initially do an HND full-time, they often switch to complete their third year and then start working full time, because the percentage of them being absorbed, the probability of being absorbed into the workforce is very high. All that is because students on completion of their studies, HND, tend to fare better when they actually start working. Let me also give you an insight to some of the other programs. Like, for instance, there are certain programs such as that are related to teaching or healthcare practices, where working in the sector of a certain number of minimum hours is mandatory. So such students will straight away be absorbed into the workforce. So that's how serious we are when it comes to real world skills and making them work ready.